Hey now. Hey now, hey now, hey now. We are live. Let me go ahead and get the word out here. Oh, Noble just came out of his slumber. Hey now, we're live. Welcome to another stream. It is going to be Final Fantasy IV The After Years today. Okay, yeah. God, Sea of Stars is a game I really gotta play, huh? I'm gonna have to get on that. There's a few like kind of new-ish RPGs that I really gotta play, like Sea of Stars, and the other one's I Am Setsuna. I gotta play. I know I have I Am Setsuna. Do I have Sea of Stars? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, there it is. Alright, I know we started slightly late today, but you know, I had to empty the dishwasher, and you guys know how much I love that. It's my favorite thing. Hey, Moogle. I saw you rise up out of your slumber. Actually, Moogle, I was thinking, you don't, like, really, like, sleep, do you? Like, and what I mean by that is, like, okay, I have this feeling like, you don't ever go to sleep. You just fall asleep. Like, it just happens when it happens. It's never a planned thing. Am I close to the mark there, or am I way off? Because you seem to take, like, little micro naps and stuff, and I just wonder, like, do you ever, like, just, like, go to bed, right? Or are you just, like, fueled by energy drinks and just, like, yeah, good, yeah. Sometimes, but not, like, a regular thing, right? Like, yeah, I had a feeling. Oh. You know, you're a deep sleeper. But you see, it's interesting because you're a deep sleeper, but you seem to just fall asleep just suddenly, like out of nowhere, you know? Well, I mean, like, dude, I could sympathize for sure, because, like, I'm an insomniac, man. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes I don't, you know? I just don't sleep. Sometimes I just sleep very badly. Like, I'll go to sleep and wake up pretty much like every hour on the hour, you know? And that sucks. It sucks a lot. And sometimes I don't even know if I'm sleeping or not. So I feel you. I know what it's like. But I think that the most confusing thing about that is sometimes you just don't know what fucking day it is, right? Now, for me, it's a little easier because I stick to such a schedule that it helps me. But a lot of times I'll just be like, okay, what day is it? And then I'll, like, have to challenge myself. I'm not going to look at my phone. And I'm going to, look at the watch streak, nice. I'll think back, like, okay, what was the last thing I streamed? Okay, so it's Friday, you know? You like fries? Ah. I heard you like ketchup. Yeah, you're like, what day is it? I think that, like, you know, okay, so like attracts like, right? I think that people who have similar traits find each other and we hang out, right? And I've heard it multiple times that people say that if it wasn't for my streams, they might never know what fucking day it is. And one of those people is me. Like, if like, it's like literally the first thing I do when I wake up. Okay, all right. Last night I was playing the Lord of the Rings, so that was a Thursday. So today's Friday. That means Final Fantasy. You know, I literally have to go through that in my brain without looking at my phone. I always have to do that without looking at my phone, right? Because otherwise, I would never know what the fuck is going on in terms of time. You know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus, fuck, it's Friday already? That's crazy. Friday is insane. But hey, we're going to play Final Fantasy the After Years, so with Sans the Bone Man. I thought it was cute how, like, on Wednesday when I was doing Deltarune, that we had so many people come in with Undertale and Deltarune related names, you know? I'll tell you a funny story. One time I was on Pokemon Showdown, and I decided to use the name, you know, Papyrus the Skeleton, you know, all in caps, right? So I'm like playing the game, I'm playing Pokemon against people, but I'm also typing in the chat, like, as Papyrus, just constant all caps, right? Just, wow, human, that was a great move! You know, just I've been boondogged again, you know? That was fun. And people were appreciative. They were laughing, you know. I was purposefully playing badly, you know. It was cute. I don't know what this guy is, but he's gonna do this, you know? All right. Alright, well, guys, I'm going to get started because we started a little late, so let's go ahead and play the intro and get going here. My fucking banana. Hop on it. Hop on my banana, baby. Potassium. An explosion of love. Love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beat your meat upon the floor. Beat your meat. Beat your meat. Captain America, you dumbass. Like, hey, that's America's ass. Aurora Borealis. And this part of hell, at this time of year, located entirely in Minas Tirith. I'll crump with you, dear. I just realized everybody has a booby window right now. It's like DC Comics up in here. No, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You going to my black hole, baby? Oh, nasty. He's eating it. He eats the hole. So then, Mona. We'll use Mona. Mona shows up at Wario's place, Luigi's place, knocks on the door, and he's like, "Hello." And she's like, "What, Luigi? What's a hooker?" And he goes, "Goodbye," and just closes the door. Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty. What happened to this house's ass? Congratulations, you're the only one who knows how to use a door. They're naughty golem. Like, I spit fire because I'm a hot, naughty golem. Oh, fist you, Richter. Oh, whip me good. Whip my hot balls. Kick. 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 Oh, smush that dude. Trails to happiness. I said penis. That's where I'm sending you, the ICU. These are not shorts, these are half pants. Boy. Whoa, that was very loud all of a sudden. I meant to ease the volume up here. Let's try that again. Let's try that. That's more like it. The game's just loud. Alright. Alright, let's do this. I believe we were still in Edge's Tale. Yeah, alright, still playing as Sukinoa. Oh, I meant more Mount Ordeals. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Let me just get everything situated here. Oop, here we go. Alright, we got spirits. So Sukino, out of all the new characters here, he's the one that's the most like Edge. What up, Greg? How's it going? Ba 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 ba. Is there anything down this way? That's actually where I came from, I think. Let's go up here. Alright. 2 sword rats, 2 goblins. I think I might throw out a Gale just to maybe get rid of the goblins quickly. Now, the crazy thing, by the way, about these little missions where the other 4 ninjas are going out, is if they die, they just, like, fucking die. They fail their mission and they never return, and you lose them as characters, which is wild. That's why I've been careful. Monsters! Alright, this ain't so bad. Miss! Alright, we got it. Alright, Sukino leveled up. Shinobi gear. I probably already have Shinobi gear on, right? Yeah. Well, we'll hang on to that. What's this? A stone monument? Where did Porum go? Where did she go, indeed? Alright. Alright. As the Tower of Babel is doing its pulsing thing. Move this out. The Tower of Babel. I knew it. It's been activated. I hope nothing's happened to you, Porum. I need to get to the Western Cape. I'll be back with you as soon as I can, Master. Alright. What? Alright, we're gonna leave now. Maybe I should try Gale here. That did a lot of damage, all things considered, but that's what I didn't want to get hit by. Yeah, if special skills weren't suppressed by the moon right now, that probably would have killed. Oh my god, that one's alive? That's crazy. Let me heal up a... Oh, come on, Sukino. Not that way. Keep going. I gotta be honest, I really like the way this particular game looks. I kinda wish the pixel remasters all looked like this, but I also like the way they look, so... Alright, we got knockers. The Damavois. Damavoo. Damavoo. Oh boy, Cliff Eagles and Gargoyles, and they're ambushing me. That's the worst kind of bush. I know when Alice comes in, they're gonna be like, debatable. Yeah, I mean, I really do like the way the pixel remasters look, but I kinda also really love this sort of like, it's not what we currently call HD 2D, but that's kind of like what they were going for in a way. Alright, Sukino gained a level. I mean, it was as HD 2D as the PSP could do, you know? Alright, 2 sky peoples and a sword rat. I knew what you meant. Usually when I see PR, it's Puerto Rico, but when we're talking about Final Fantasy, it's Pixel Remaster. Oh, I get a preemptive. Alright, then I'll do this. We're just about done with Sukinoa's part of this chapter, so... Now, we could take a Chocobo back, but I'd preferably not do that. Any amount of experience points is helpful. Although I don't seem to be running into enemies right now. Alright, I'm gonna unequip this dude. Just so the next one could use whatever equipment we have. Actually, was I supposed to go into the town? I think I needed to go past the town. Yeah. Here we go. Well, back to Eblan. Thank you, Mysidia. Farewell, Professor, and farewell to you, Porum. I hope we have a chance to meet again someday. Left foot forward before your right foot sinks. Final Fantasy XII is great. Right foot forward before your left foot sinks. He just runs across the water. Master, my friends, I will see you all soon. Alright, so now we go to the New Moon. And we'll play as, I believe Geku is the one I want, or... No, actually, I probably want to play as Zangetsu for this next one. He's the old guy, right? Zangetsu's the old guy? Let's play as him. Zangetsu's mission. Yeah, Final Fantasy XII is great gameplay, great story, it's good writing, you know, it's just overall great game. Another quiet, peaceful day, my men. I wouldn't wish it any other way. We would never have earned this peace if it weren't for your hard work put in by all of you. Indeed, great were the casualties suffered in that costly war of the crystals. But we strove on, yes, we soldiered on through heartache and... Lally-ho! Here he goes again. Once he gets started, the king doesn't know when to stop. Regardless to all of you, I offer my congratulations on another day's work well done. Now it is time for the rest of the day yet to come. Make sure not to overindulge this evening. Lally-ho! Yeah, you could tell he's the one on the right, because he didn't quite jump as high. You think a ninja would be able to jump higher than a dwarf. You alright? That wasn't much of a jump. Because he's old, so... Of course I am! Tally-ho! What? Of course I am! Lally-ho! Lally-ho! A dwarf is nothing if you can't jump high. You need to take better care of your legs. Well, our work is done. Off to relax at the pub with some spirits. The pub's just upstairs on the right. It's down the corridor between the weaponsmith and armorer. But since you're totally a dwarf that totally lives here, you should know this already. Yeah, alright. Let me just... There we go. See? He's got better equipment. Alright. Let's talk to some of these guys. Well, our work is done. Off to the pub for some rest and relaxation. You'll find the pub. Yeah, we know where it is. Okay. Oh my god, stop. Hey. Don't let it get you down. You'll be a fine jumper someday. Lally-ho, a dwarf is nothing if you can't jump high. You need to take better care of your legs. Lally-ho is the dwarven greeting. All together now. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Lally-ho! Get back here, sir. Dwarven items hold magical powers. Yeah, I think they always, like, oversell how good it is. Alright, let me see. Let's get some potions. Phoenix Downs wouldn't help me much, really. I definitely need tents. Okay, we're good. Oh, we don't need to do that. Actually, what is my moon phase doing to me right now? Increasing special group skills and decreasing white magic. That's fine by me. Lally-ho! No leaving the castle. It's too late for that today. Nope. Well, that was an emergency exit. Actually, I should go into the infirmary and see if there's anybody to talk to. Wonder how that guy with the airship's getting along. Lally-ho! If you're tired, then nothing beats a good night's sleep. A stiff drink and a few hours rest. That's the cure for any disease I know. Lally-ho. I know there are a lot of diseases where booze and sleeping won't quite cure you, right? Not quite. Oh, get out of my way, dude. He's sleeping. Right on the stairs. I can't go up there, but I can get this. There's a shuriken. Wait a minute, you? That's a funny face you got there, my friend. Damn, that's tough. He's just like, yo, you look kind of fucked up. What's with your whole shit? It's all busted, you know? Lally-ho, you're a weird dwarf, no doubt about it. What kind of backwater village you come from? Eblin. Lally-ho, you can get a great view of the magma from the castle roof. Magma. Alright, we got a potion. Alright, we're gonna go this way, I think. Hey, look where I am. Okay. Yeah, that's great. I doubt that any of the equipment would be helpful here since the Kenpo Gi. I can't quite afford it, though. Maybe I have some stuff to sell? I don't really want to... Well, I could sell the crossbow, maybe. But it's not worth a lot. I'm just trying to think, you know? Maybe I'll come back for that. Everyone's over in the pub right now. You want to join them? Just take the corridor between the weaponsmith and the armorer, Lally-ho. Oh, he could use the javelin? Yeah, I'll get that. Dwarven equipment is pretty heavy. Alright, I gotta get this guy out of my way, though. There we go. Get out of my... Move, bitch! Get out the way! This beats any working... Ah, let's try that again. This beats out working any day, lally. Lally. Lally-ho! Drinking by yourself ain't so bad every now and then. You know we gotta check it out, right? We know there's nothing there, but we gotta check it out anyway. We have moved. Our new location will be posted at a later time. Developer's office. I'll drink anything. Girly drinks are the hard stuff. It doesn't matter to me. Lally-ho, this place is hopping. It's happy hour right now, you know? Yeah, there's like 5 guys in here. 5 guys and fries. What? Looking for some fun? Why not go fetch the watchman and lally-ho it up a bit, eh? Are you asking me to be in your threesome? Nothing like going on the roof to help you sober up after a long night. Alright. And that's what we have to do. We have to go up to the roof now. Huh? And there's the Tower of Babel doing its thing. The Tower of Babel. We must inform the king at once. It's finally begun. Hey, you, go report now. Sorry, but my job here is done. Huh? Huh? Wow, what a jump. Thank you for the follow. Oof! Ah, my back. Actually, is that you, Matt? That was higher than I thought. He didn't exactly stick the landing. The tower's lit up. I must return to Eblan immediately and inform my master about this. I thought I recognized that name. How's it going? It'll be a short distance to the overworld once I get through these mines. Surprise! He's not a dwarf. It's Zangetsu. We knew that, right? All right. Well, I guess I'll save it here. I believe we're actually stuck in this. We're stuck at this moon phase, so. But this is a pretty good moon phase for Zangetsu because it increases his ninjutsu, and it's not like he's using any white magic, so, you know. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a lot of Toadgers. Actually, let me see what he's got shock. Let's do it. He's also got his human knife skill, but... There we go, and Zangetsu gained a level. This doesn't look at all like the Zangetsu from Bloodstained, does it? Alright, here's a potion there. What? Oh, you played it on the Wii, the first... So you played, like, Sayador's Tale? Yeah, on the PSP, it's all in one thing. They stopped selling it like that, thankfully. I'm playing the PSP version. Alright, we got a Zeus's Wrath. And a Maiden's Kiss. A lot of chests here. There's a Remedy's always good to have. Alright, we got Larva. But yeah, I didn't play it on mobile or the Wii, but when the PSP version came out, which gives you Final Fantasy IV, all of After Years, and an interlude in between them, I couldn't resist that. Such a great deal, you know? Played the heck out of it. Alright, and that's a cottage. Oh, I bought the Javelin, and then there was one there. Can he dual wield? Probably not. No, he doesn't dual wield. Alright. Well, I have an extra Javelin. Oh, yellow jellies. Okay. I'd better do this. But yeah, there's still... Oh, Zangetsu gained a level and he learned Flesh. There's still that instances of where they'll basically try to sell you an unfinished game, and I'm not a fan of that. I always try to avoid that. That's why I don't do early access, for example. Like, we're going to be starting a game fairly soon called Ender Magnolia, which is a sequel to a game that I really liked called Ender Lilies, which I'm playing on Tuesdays. And it has been available for a while in early access, but I won't touch early access. I waited for it to come out of that. Oh, yeah, Odin is kind of scary if you're unprepared for that level of weirdness in your Final Fantasy IV game. Alright, there's a potion. Yeah. Ender Lilies, wasn't it good? I really liked it. I'm replaying it on my Tuesday night streams to lead up to playing the sequel, Ender Magnolia. But Ender Magnolia had been available for quite a while, but I won't play anything that's in early access. I mean, like, I am not going to pay you to do QA for you. You know what I mean? For a game that might never... I want to get that. Might never actually be finished. Oh yeah, Tuesday is my Metroidvania day. I'm a big fan of Metroidvanias. What are some of your favorites, out of curiosity? See if it's anything I haven't played. Oh, hell, here we go. Ah, it's not so bad. Hey, Alice, how's it going? Let's see, now, Alice, I mentioned you earlier. I said, I got ambushed in the game, and I said, ambush, that's the worst kind of bush. And then I said, if Alice were here, they would say, debatable. Ninjas! And none of them are turtles. What up, almighty Santa? Zangetsu might be a turtle, I don't know. Another shinobi gear. I'm sure I have that equipped already. Yeah, I do. Alright. And we got a Heavenly Wrath. But yeah, man, I'm really interested, like, since you're into Metroidvanias, like, what are some of your favorites? If there's any that maybe that I don't know of. Okay, we got Toadgers. I'm just gonna hit them this time. Yeah, I don't want to waste my magic points at this point. I was like, ambush, worst kind of bush, huh? And Alice would be like, debatable. Highly debatable. Alright. There's another chest right there. And that is a high potion. Okay. Oh, why? Here we go. Sahagins in the house. Three. 4. 63. Oh, I didn't kill him, huh? I don't know who hacks at somebody with a lance like that, but, well, apparently Zangetsu does, and he just leveled up, so, you know, he learned a little bit, I guess, about how not to do that. We got an ether. Oh. Oh, Amoeba and Sahag. Alright, I'm definitely gonna shock these guys. Don't you know you got to shock the monkey? Shock the monkey. There we go. Let me heal myself a little bit here, yeah. Oh! Okay. I don't know what flavor of jelly they are, but... we're mango! Alright, Zangetsu leveled up. I guess this way. Okay, it's a larvae. It's papaya. Axiom Verge, S tier. Hollow Knight, S tier. Bloodstain, we just played through that recently. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering if you knew any more like obscure ones that I might not have heard of, but it seems like you played like a lot of the same ones as me. And there's an ether. Okay. I think I might want to use... yeah, I'm going to definitely want to use an ether, actually. Alright. So many chests in this place. Zangetsu. Yeah, if it was a halberd, that would be valid, but this is a javelin. It's like when Cain uses that kind of weapon, he stabs with it, but when Zangetsu is just like, I'm gonna swing this thing around. Like Gil-galad in the Rings of Power. Well, he was stabbing with it, but he was Aeglos, but he was also swinging it a lot. A trident. Okay, that's another. Let's see if I want to equip that. Yep. Oh, Ori, yeah. I especially like the second one, Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps. We played through those not so super long ago for the second time, actually. 3 goblins and a Damovois. Alright, let's go ahead and... what does Human Knife do? Let's see. I'm not sure about what this does. Oh, it's a kite ninja thing. Okay. It's basically the jump command. All right. I don't know Shin Sakai or Momodora sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't. It just rings a bell, but I don't know what it is. I already did that. I'm going up here. Oh, is this a healing thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Ah, the journey home will be a difficult one, as I suspected. Here we go. Oh, it's just a Belphegor. All right. Human kite, not human knife. I heard about that. I wonder what it's going to be like. Yeah. Bop, 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 bop. Interesting. Okay. Only released on Switch and Apple Arcade, huh? Alright, we got him. Zangetsu gained a level. That monster was far stronger than anything else I've encountered here. I have no time to spare. I'm coming, Master. Oh, alright, we're moving on to Waxing Moon. Oh, that was the end of his part of it? Wow, okay. I should have de-equipped him, but then again, I would have had an issue with the monster, probably. Alright, well, only Geku is left, so... Yeah, I was just talking about, I don't touch things in early access, but I'll what was it called, by the way? Maybe I'll wishlist it and see when it actually gets released, right? Alright, Geku. Geku's mission. No rest for the wicked? Let me take a look. I won't buy something in early access, but I will look at it and maybe wishlist it. Let's see. No rest for... There it is, no rest for the wicked. Wow, it is pretty. It definitely looks like it was made by the Ori devs. And you can just buy it now, it's $40, but it's in early access, so I won't be buying it. But I will add it to my wish list. You almost could, yeah. It's close, right? I came here to investigate the falling star I heard about. By the way, if you liked Axiom Verge, if you want something that's a little bit of the same vibe, but even more old school and much more difficult, there was a game that I played called Environmental Station Alpha. That was pretty great. I came here to investigate the falling star I heard about. But what on earth is this? It's a scene straight out of a nightmare. And this putrid air, it's as if the earth itself is diseased. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened if this meteor struck a town. Ah! Oh, so you played it. Okay, cool. There's the mysterious girl attacking the monks, and then later we know that Yang came there. Monks from Fable. Hold it. You there. Who are you? Here's her theme song. Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. What? Don't even bother. It is futile. Strength is irrelevant. Resistance is futile. You will not insult us. We have honed our bodies under the mighty Master Yang himself. I did warn you. Stop! That girl, who is she? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, Terra is part Eidolon, right? She's partially an Eidolon. That's an interesting thought. Okay. Alright, so he's using a boomerang, so let me put him in the back row there. Alright. Yeah, sometimes they translate it as Esper, and sometimes they train it as they translate it as Eidolon. I prefer Eidolon, but I understand Esper is, you know, that's the Final Fantasy VI term, you know. Yeah, it's an interesting thought, right? It is definitely an interesting thought. Okay. Alright, there's a potion there. Oh, I didn't get to... Well, who are you or something? I don't know. I'm just a passing traveler. Stop her. Save my brothers. I'm on it. Don't try to speak. Whoa. What was that? It's not showing up in the Twitch feed, so it must be YouTube. Well, thank you for the sub. Even though I'm not on YouTube right now, I still say thank you. I'm like, what? Yeah. It did show up in the Twitch thing. Thank you. Forgive me. I hope you'll rest in peace. I'm sorry. That would be cool. I'd be down for that. But I have a mission to fulfill. I must return to Eblan alive, no matter what. Okay. A crescent axe. Does he use that? Yes, he does, and now he'll be in the front row. Final Fantasy yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, Dragon Quest Monsters is the answer to that in a way, right? Even though it's not Final Fantasy, but yeah. Oh, we got 4 zombies, but I get to go first. Let's see. Do I have flame? Yes, I do. Let me ask you a question. Alright, Gigantoads and Toadgers. Alright, Geku gained a level, and I got a Maiden's Kiss. Wait, I think, yeah, there's a chest there. Hold on. Alright, Maiden's Kiss. Oh, hello. Zombies got drip. They're gonna be in the Nick Thriller 2. They're gonna release that any minute now. Oh, don't do that. Oh, good. Okay. I'm like, please don't do that. Anyway, Toads. Yeah. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. It's still playing the Mysterious Girl theme. That's crazy. 4 skeletons. I'm gonna flame these guys. Old style. You're a dick! Manwë. Oh my god, if you could summon Manwë, it'd be over, right? I feel that's what the other one did with the wind. This is more like summoning, well, maybe Varda, right? Because it's fire. Or Arian. Not to be confused with Arion. Completely different thing. Alright, Geku leveled up. You got turn? Huh? Huh? Alright, more zombies. Cause this is thrill her. I'm just gonna attack. Flame didn't really do a lot of damage. What is even, like, going on with this moon phase? Is it... I'll find out. It's probably like black magic, white magic stuff. In Final Fantasy VII? Yeah, you can turn people into frogs in that one. Totally. White magic is increased, black magic decreased. Alright, let me real quick use an ether. Alright. Alright, there's a Kenpo Gi, which I'm pretty sure I have Shinobi gear, so that's actually better. Alright. A steel head plate. Okay. Yeah. I think Final Fantasy V might have used pig. I'm not sure. Final Fantasy V had a lot of status. One of them was just old. Like, you would just be old. Red Moose. Alright, good thing I have flame. It doesn't have pig? Okay. It has mini. A lot of them have mini. Gecko gained a level. Alright. There she is again. The original fan translation that I played of 3 used a very unfortunate word for mini, and I'm like, ooh. I don't think that's what they intended. Yeah, that part isn't exactly fun, but... Wait, did I ever put the steel head plate on? No, but it looks like I don't... He doesn't use it, at least. Alright. Wait, oh god. Zombies and a wraith. Alright. We'll flame them. Oh, yeah, I think everything under the sun is in Final Fantasy XIV, except for, you know, being a single-player experience. Why couldn't they just call it Final Fantasy Online? Okay, let me see if there's anything back here. Actually, oh, shib. I honestly didn't like those DS versions, mostly just because I didn't really care for the art style of it. Which is why... Okay, there's actually nothing here. Which is why I focused on, at that period of time, getting them for the PSP. They added a system that let you use NPCs as party members. So they made it into Octopath Traveler. It's still a game that I would have to sit there and pay each month to continue playing it, which is ridiculous. And the gameplay doesn't interest me. Well, what they were trying to do, Moogle, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, is what they were going for was, actually taking what the sprites actually look like and just directly turning them into 3D models without giving them proportions that would work more for 3D models. Now, in some cases, that could work. In a really sort of cutesy game like Gurman, it worked well. But for Final Fantasy, I don't really prefer that, you know? Dragon Quest XI is one of my favorite games of all time. I tried to play it in 2D, but I found the experience was much degraded, mostly because you move across the map way too fast, and you don't experience anything. You don't get battles, you know what I mean? It's like you just kind of go from place to place. Shuriken. Oh, I should probably just go to the right then. It's like just the act of like walking to Heliodor. I'm like, oh, I'm already there. You know, it's like... I think, you know, you guys know Dragon Quest is my favorite series, and I'm not saying that 3D ones are better, but I'm just saying that... Hey, Geku leveled up. I feel like my issue with the 2D mode of... See, the issue is... A lot of people don't know this, so Dragon Quest XI was designed for the 3DS. And... It was in 3D, and then the 2D mode was what was on the top screen. It was essentially the map, right? So basically, you're just playing the map. And Dragon Quest XI 3D mode didn't have random encounters, let me point that out. And I don't mind random encounters, I got no issue with that. I'm just saying that you don't experience... I feel like I'm talking like Tolkien right now, because like when he talks about why he didn't like cars... It was because you just go too fast and you don't experience the scenery and nature and everything. And I feel like Dragon Quest XI is such a beautiful game. It was designed to be in 3D, So making it into 2D, you're losing a lot of it. You just get there too quickly. You don't experience all the cool things and all, you know. It just feels like the world is a lot smaller all of a sudden. You know what I mean? And I was worried because recently we played through Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, and I was worrying that they were going to do the same thing, but they did the opposite, which is why it was so good. This is a perfect 2D Dragon Quest. They made the world bigger. They made it where there's so much more to see. There's so much more to do. So if Dragon Quest XI's 2D mode was more like that, I probably would have played it like that. You know what I mean? Of course, I've played Lagoon, yeah. We played it on stream like 4 or 5 years ago. I played Lagoon. Lagoon was not super good, but it was an interesting playthrough. Oh, ambush, the worst kind of bush. I had my issues with Lagoon, but I managed to get through it. We got Ys at home, yeah. I remember, like, Moogle kept saying that Lagoon was a kind of a Temu Zelda. And I was like, that's what I was expecting, because Moogle kept saying, as we were leading up to playing Lagoon, it's like Temu Zelda. And we played it, and I'm like, this is Temu Ys. It's got everything from it was stolen from Ys. Oh, that's a power armlet. That's pretty cool. All right. That's a lot of zombies all at once. All right. We got Ys at the daycare. Oh wait, it's IKEA meatball Ys, right? The one thing that I would say that is very similar to Crystallis in Lagoon was that your attack felt very stubby. But the reason I said it was like Temu Ys is if you look at like everything about it, the way the life meter is, the pause menu, the inventory, everything was exactly like an Ys game. Let me get this. High potion. All right. All right. These guys. I don't know. If I'm going to smash into the enemy, I'd rather actually hit them than have my little butter knife slip to the side. Hydlide predates Ys, actually. Hydlide's earlier. A lot of people don't know that because they think of Hydlide as an NES game that came out like in, what, 1989 or something? And we already had Zelda and Ys and everything. But, it was actually a much older game. There's nothing random about it, actually. Believe it or not, there's actually a lot of really good strategy to the bump combat, in Ys at least. Yep, exactly. Hydlide is... Not only is it a lot older than people think, but it was a really, really important and influential game. Alright, Geku... We gotta stream that at some point. I mean, I'll probably play the NES version, but still, we should stream it, right? Alright. Well, you know, I played pretty much every Ys game there is, right? Super Highlight. Super Highlight, is that the Genesis one? I actually played a little bit of the Genesis one at one point. Now, Zophar, he's funny because he plays Virtual Highlight. He speedruns Virtual Highlight, an RPG made in an engine designed for a golf game. It's so bad. Yeah, I remember playing a bit of the Genesis one. That's Highlight 3. It was pretty cool. Yeah, you could. Yeah, exactly. You could die of hunger like it's Ultima or something, you know. Oh boy. All right. Oh, I barely moved, but okay. I remember dying of hunger in Ultima Exodus the first time I ever played it. Oh man, there's so many ways to go right now. Okay, whoop. The encounter right here is crazy. What is that emote? Oh, it's like a little kitty cat. Okay. I mean, you can't camp out without food, right? That'd be a pretty boring camping trip. Unless you have... I guess you could substitute beer. Right? Beer is like liquid food. Alright, I think I will actually tent here. Speaking of camping out. Ba, 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 ba. It's always fun when a game has a drunkenness mechanic. Remember, it's not the same thing, but remember getting hit by the tranquilizer gun in Perfect Dark? Oh, I didn't actually save, did I? Alright, 2 skeletons and a Skeletor. That really rattles my bones! How shitty is it that they canceled the Perfect Art reboot? Alright, Geku leveled up. That would be. Yeah, that would be a great stream to do. But yeah, oh, cutscene? Nope, I was just walking to a rock. Okay. I hate that they canceled the new Perfect Dark. So shitty. I was looking forward to it. Dude, I've never played GoldenEye with a mod like that. I would love to play GoldenEye with a keyboard. I mean, getting to play Turok with a keyboard was pretty boss, you know? I still haven't done Turok 2, though. Alright, now. How do I get to... Oh, I don't think I can get back. Oh, well. I think I might have missed a chest. It has an H2. I mean, it aged pretty well if you play it with a keyboard and mouse, I bet, right? It would play Bob Marley songs? That's amazing. Imagine you just, like, toke up in a video game and all of a sudden you Buffalo Soldier in the heart of America. Solely from Africa, dreadlock Rasta. Oh, okay, brought me up here. Ether. Who did we raid recently that was playing GoldenEye? We raided somebody, like, really recently that was playing GoldenEye. You stupid Wraith. Oh, Gilbereth Ithoniel. There we go. Gilbereth Ithoniel. Alright. Alright, we're good. Boop. I think I should go this way. Oh no. Alright. Meow, 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 meow. I heard about that, and I couldn't imagine with these 2 giant controllers, and you're like, you know, but it's a cool idea, you know? Now, let's see. Oh, no, that's bad. All right, let me counter this. Now, let's see. I'm going to, for 350 Zorkmids, here's the trivia question. What was the first-person shooter to use the twin-stick style controls? For 350 Zorkmids. There's a chest I missed. Too bad your ass got frogged. Descent 2 is incorrect. Halo is incorrect. Descent 2 is a PC game, so... Think console. Alright, Alice got it. It was Alien Resurrection for PlayStation 1. And really fun game, way better than the movie it was based on. And it used the innovative twin-stick style of control, which critics hated. They said they couldn't believe how anybody could play a game like this. And what's interesting is the first time I played something like that, I was like, how does this work? But I got used to it real fast, right? But I prefer keyboard and mouse. Descent is the first proper 3D FPS. I would argue that Duke Nukem 3D is. All right, I missed a tent. I would argue that Duke Nukem 3D was the first proper 3D FPS. Okay, cool. Thank you. So that's something you can just set up in an N64 emulator? Is it Project 64 or is it Mupen? Shadow Man. How is Shadow Man a Metroidvania? It's not in 2D. No, Almighty Santa, it has verticality, and no, it was the build engine. It was the first proper 3D engine for that type of game. Yeah, I mean, that's like saying that like Batman Arkham Asylum is a Metroidvania, you know? Like it has like some similar design ethos, but it's not the same thing, you know? Wait, they're just throwing zombies at me at this point. It's okay. I certainly don't mind battles. What's that one Star Wars game where you play as the dude in the pink poncho? I remember watching somebody stream that and I thought it looked pretty cool. Quake was 3D. It came out around the same time as Duke Nukem. That's Fallen Order? Okay. Okay. I'm like, oh, the dude's got this stylish pink poncho, right? All right. Whoop. We got red mooses. Oh, so I have that game. Okay, I didn't even know that. I have so many games. It's a decompilation. That's cool. Yeah, they're around the same time. They were sort of dueling games. But like I said, Metroidvania, it's a style. You know what I mean? And it's based on Castlevania and Metroid, and you know, I think it. If it's not in 2D, then it's not the style. You know what I mean? It doesn't fit the design element. I mean, certainly, like you could. You know what I would do? I would say that those are search action games, but they're not Metroidvania. You know what I mean? Search action, I think, is a little more of a broad term. All right, we got a shuriken. All right. Yeah, see, I would say that's search action. Also, actually, I wouldn't even say that fully, because Lament of Innocence is more of like a hub world game. You know what I mean? It's more because you can kind of go anywhere you want right away. There's only a few things stopping you, you know, and it's usually story element stuff from going where you want to. Yeah, we got red mooses. It's more open world. I would say, yeah, but like I said, the 3D ones, like I think that goes into like the broader search action sort of thing. Well, I certainly liked watching it on Twitch. Is this the end? I think I'm near the end. Oh, ambush. That's the worst kind of bush. Whoa. Why do you insist on following me? Trim that bush. What up, Wayne? Hello, this is Diedrich Bader here on Cock Talk on WVMX Radio. And here's our latest hit single, Trim That Bush by Insane Wayne 253. Yeah. What did you expect? We've got to avenge our brothers. Don't do it. Avenge? That's right. Incomprehensible. What is? Abandoning your sole chance at survival like this. She's right. Don't be hasty at throwing away your lives. He was replaced. Like, you know the end of Invasion of the Body Snatchers? It was kind of like that. Wayne 253 shit up like... As I ate them. As monks of Fable, we have to honor to uphold. Honor. Honor. I have never heard of such a thing. Our honor is our pride, the pride of Fable. What is it that makes you want to die so fervently? This isn't over. Don't lose hope. Great. Come on, Geku. What are you going to do now? Okay, so this is interesting because you might think that it's the correct thing to do to join in and fight her. But if you fight her, you lose, and Geku dies, and he's unavailable for the rest of the game. So you have to hold back if you ever want to use this character again. Yeah! Such a waste. The interdimensional elevator launch is going to fall behind schedule. I mean, we know those guys are toast because we found their graves in Saeodor's Tale. And, you know, you could make the obvious inference here that Geku was the one that gave them a proper burial. Interdimensional elevator? When you have love in an elevator, but it's like tantric sex. Monks of Fable. I don't know how to apologize to you, but I have my own honor to uphold. The honor of Eblin. Oh, the honor cut. So good. I'm looking forward to that. I will atone for this later, after I preserve my own honor. Alright, Edge. Oh, the moon is getting bigger and bigger. Could that be the same moon? The one that was home to Golbez and Fusoya? Love on an escalator? No. Things pinched. It was uncomfortable. Are the Lunarians back for us? I wish I could get rid of the unease in my heart, but everything's happening just as it was before. Just like when Rubicant stormed the castle. Edge be edging. Look at the tags on the stream. Your Young Highness? Your Young Highness! Kneel before Zod. Do push-ups before Zod. Now sit on your side and raise your leg before Zod. What is this? The Olivia Newton-John video? Let's get physical before Zod. You know, according to this, I don't want to hear about that, Moogle. Where is Master A? Olivia Newton-Zod. Hold on. I forgot to put the, we'll put that up for 20 minutes. I forgot to put the promo up anyway. By the way, promo, if anyone buys a gift sub, or if they subscribe at tier 2 or 3, you get a free Steam game. But yeah, knee before Zod. I just have to. We just have to preserve that at least for a little while. He should be asleep in his chambers. What's wrong? The Tower of Babel. That's what. I knew it. It's back. Olivia Newton-John. Oh my god, that's funny. Alright. Hey! Look at all that good stuff I have. Alright. Oh no, we're being raided! Everybody, put up your dukes. Where's the alert? I see it in my Twitch stream. Wait, was that not what happened? Oh, I'm sorry, we're not being raided. I saw a raid message pop up. But what was actually happening was my feed moved. Okay, never mind, Matt. Stand down, everybody. Okay. Let's see, what are we doing here? False alarm, yep. I think we just have to go to the cave. Wait. There we go. Oh, we doing it. Skeletons. Oh, come on, Edge, really? What was that? Oh, attack is suppressed right now. I will have to change that. We're not locked into moon phases anymore. Don't tell me when to come, Zod. There's a high potion. What? Gatling hogs and sword rats. You know, to me, I've said this before, but sword rat sounds like if it was like the Romanian name for a porcupine and then you transliterate it into English, it would mean sword rat. Love when linguistics have that weird shit like that. Like the thing that EB posted about chainsaws meaning friendship in Romania. Amazing. Like the word for chainsaw and the word for friendship are the same thing. Alright, we'll tent here. Everybody has an entire skeleton inside them. Think about it. That's sexual. Alright. That's more like it. Alright, 3 spirits and a soul. I could use Flood, but... Really? Weak. Baba Booey. A baby is a fully baked cream pie. That is gross and correct. Alright, Edge gained a level. Alright. That is really disgusting, and I love it. The more I think of that, I'm like, oh, that's terrible. Ugh. I have to do it.
This is Mike Matei here for Cinemassacre's Top 10 Boners.
Alright, Edge gained a level. Heal pill learned. I love when I would do that all the time, and then people would find out that that's a real video, and they'd be like, wait, I thought you were just being goofy. Like, no, that's real. Alright, breastplate. Silver breastplate. Oh my god, you should. That's hilarious. I doubt that him or any of his mods look at ban appeals, but... You know what would be funny, though? Is also you should appeal your ban to Billy Mitch's channel and just type the same message that got you banned. Oh, you took that joke from Norm Macdonald. Got a cursed ring. That doesn't sound very good. Let me see what that's all about. Yeah, terrible stats and it's cursed. He doesn't stream anymore? Oh dear. Well, you can still do it, but yeah. Alice typed OK Splicer into the chat. It's almost the exact same thing as one of Norm Macdonald's jokes. I can even hear it in his voice. How about that? A talking sausage. Yeah, exactly. Immolated. Okay, Splicer. Instant ban. Mithril gloves. I already had mithril gloves. By the way, so the whole idea of mithril, see how it's spelled with a Y here instead of an I? And some people think that that's supposed to be trying to like avoid like a copyright thing or something from Tolkien Estates. Not true. It's just an alternate spelling, and it's really cool because it contains the word myth, which I think is awesome. Sort of like how there are two different spellings of fairy, and Tolkien preferred the one F-A-I-R-Y because it contains fair. A woman is giving a eulogy at a funeral. When she finishes, a man in the audience stands up and says, "Plethora." The woman nods and says, "Thank you." That means a lot. I've heard that one. It's a very dad joke. Alright, it's a cottage. Billy Mitchell's a knob. And I bet his hot sauce sucks. A cave bat. Because fair is wear boots and you better believe it. I don't know, I've seen that Ralph Bakshi movie. Oh no! I know the joke, I'm not gonna say it. Alright, Edge gained a level. This one got me. Al's got me with this the other day. Alright, Ether. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. Alright. Spirit and a soul, baby. No, I don't do that. I've actually, YouTube has been recommending me a lot of videos about cheetahs specifically, and about how they're actually really friendly. They actually just act like big house cats. Like this guy was out, you know, in like the wild. There's a cheetah, and he's just trying to take pictures of it, and it comes over and starts doing the headbutt thing that cats do, and just like wanting pets and shit. I remember you telling me about that, Wayne, that you said he was going full tilt, and it's like, dude, haven't you like already beaten Pac-Man? Oh wait, no, you cheated. Like, who would have known that he's a big salt lord, right? The craziest thing that you can say about Billy Mitchell is that if you watch the documentary film The King of Kong, well, it's not a documentary, but it's kind of a documentary. It's docudrama, I guess. The King of Kong, they actually tried to tone down how terrible he was because it was unbelievable. They had to try to edit things to make him nicer so that he was less of a villain. Who'd have known? I don't know, everybody. OJ did it, huh? I don't know. They didn't scratch the cheetah's butt. You'd have to ask Moogle about that. Oh, God. I am wrong. A rune armlet. Let's see, do I want that? No, not particularly. All right. Oh. Well, I need water. I mean, did he have, like, permission from Namco to put Pac-Man on his hot sauce bottle? I'm just saying, it seems a little sus, right? Alright. Yeah, when Jimi Hendrix sang Foxy Lady, he's like, that's about Maid Marian, right? Father, mother. You were buried out of sight, just as you requested, Father. A ninja to the end. Don't you ever get lonely all the way down here? And now that tower has been set into motion once again. I know what all this means already. I swear I won't let anyone go through that again. So I'll be going now. Let's do this. $4. That's a high potion. Whoop! Oh, boy, it's the mystery egg. And it's Lilith. Yeah, we got it. Oh, they just heard about him, like, nah. It's not happening. We make jokes about Moogle, but the real one was Dumbass. Like, do you remember when Dumbass went to that one convention and was like, there is a non-petting zoo? So you mean a zoo? Seems very suspicious to say it like that. Oh. Manji Shuriken. And a high potion. Dude, otters are mad cute. I'm kind of into the idea of it. I haven't actually played a Dark Souls yet. I played a bit of the one that was like a ninja game. I didn't really like that one all that much. But I played like Salt and Sanctuary. I really like that. Alright, Edge gained a level. So I played a lot of games that have Dark Souls elements, but yeah. Yeah, Sekiro. I didn't really like Sekiro, but I haven't played any of the other ones that, you know, like the Souls games, but like I said, I really like Salt and Sanctuary, and a lot of the 2D games that I play, it's more of a DDR game. Boy, that's so wrong and so correct. An emergency exit. All right. Fuzzy water noodles. Sir, is that a fuzzy water noodle in your pants? No, I'm just really happy to see you. Good God. Wait, I gotta do it. Wayne, this is your friend, Diedrich Bader. Is that a fuzzy water noodle in your pants? Come on, I know you're not that happy to see me. Come on. Come on, put the fuzzy water noodle down, buddy. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh my God. Alright, Echo Herbs. By the way, I have been inundated with ads for... I gotta demonstrate this to you. Ads for imported Italian cheese. I mentioned this on... Yeah, we are Island. I mentioned this on the Discord. Let me see if I can get any of them to show up right now. All right, I'm going to show you my Facebook. It's not just Facebook. It happens on YouTube. It happens on various apps. But I want to see if I can get this to I want to see if I can get it to do the thing. Right? Is this going to be like taking your car to the mechanic and never makes the same sound? But all right. Well, here's Facebook. Let's see. I'm going to refresh it. Let's see. Let's see if I get any Italian cheese ads. Oh boy, Facebook is barely functional right now. Look at this, it doesn't even work right now. Alright. Alright. Fuck this. Hold on. We'll do it on my phone. I really want you guys to see the level of fuckery. Dude, this cheese is like... You order a wedge of it, and it's like $200. Mike Matei is not a douche. He is the douche. He is the douche. Alright, hold on. Okay, alright. Let me get this showing here. Alright. Here's Facebook in the app. Let's see. Here, look! It's right there! It's the second thing! It's the second thing, look!
Ciao ragazzi, venite con me. Vi porto nel nostro luogo più speciale, la nostra cassaforte, il nostro...
It's the second thing that pops up!
Venite a scoprire il nostro
I've seen this ad so many times! It comes up on YouTube, it comes up on every mobile game I play, just like anything you can think of, I'm getting this... But do you know how much this cost? Hey, Sergeant Salt and Pepper. Mike Matei's a default answer because it's funny. It is true. Do you know how much this shit costs? It's ridiculous. Here, I'll shop now. Get out of here with this. Oh my god, just whatever. I just want to... Here. Where is the cheese at? I'm not seeing it, actually. Maybe I should do it like this. Alright, never mind all this, but... I'm just saying, do you see how fast that showed up? It like, here's this cheese that costs $300 for a wedge. Ridiculous. What did you send me, Alice? Oh! The decompilation of Perfect Dark. Okay. Good shit. Okay. I would never raid Mike Matei. Are you kidding me? First of all, he doesn't need the views, and secondly, I would never subject any of you to Mike Matei. That guy sucks. And not in the fun way. There we go. There we go. Oh, a dry ether. That's always a good find, right? Alright. Come on. Yeah, and Alice is bad. Oh, wow. A Wraith, 2 Blood Bones, and 2 Skeletons. Alright, let me... Even though this is suppressed right now, I'm gonna do it. He doesn't deserve the attention of being trolled, you know what I mean? He likes brown bricks and Minecraft. What? I heard he likes being an insufferable shitheel. That's what I heard. Oh god. Gadget here. Move the glow. Like shut up. Go fuck yourself. I got blocked from him on Twitter, and I didn't even say anything that bad. Honestly, I wasn't even like being all that rude, and he blocked me. He was going on about how if you use any of the modern conveniences in emulation, like, you know, like rewind or save states or anything like that, then you can't say that you beat the game, right? And of course, people are yelling at him and calling him an out-of-touch asshole and a gatekeeper and all this stuff, right? Oh, age leveled up. And I'll tell you what happens. So he tries to explain himself, which when shitheads try to explain themselves, it's always hilarious. And he says, you know, well, if you use that and you won't get the same sense of accomplishment when you defeat the game. And he kept saying, he doesn't say beat the game, he says defeat the game, which I think is ridiculous. Like, dude, just say finish, don't say defeat. And I said, I replied, I'm going to give you the exact words that I said. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it or try to make myself look like better. I'm going to tell you the exact words that I said. I said, that's your issue. You're thinking of games as something to be beaten rather than enjoyed. Blocked. He didn't want the truth. All right, we got a high potion and a Phoenix down. Okay. Wait, I think I can... Yeah. All right, high potion and... Oh, a silver apple. Those are always handy. Like, he really, really did not want to hear what I had to say about that. That you should enjoy games rather than trying to think of them as obstacles to overcome. God forbid games be fun, right? Yeah. And meanwhile, there's people who are straight up, like, telling him to go fuck himself. You know what I mean? I was being relatively nice. Really? You know what I mean? I was being relatively nice. I could have cursed him out. You know, I could have told him, Puk die, you know? He's used to being told that he had to go fuck himself, yeah.
I tried, it didn't work out so good. I couldn't get it up.
No, but on the real, like, oh my god, that was terrible. Somebody clip that. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Oh, that was too funny. Oh. Oh, I hope somebody clipped that. Oh. Wait, please clip it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. He's so bent out of shape, he has to give himself a reach around. That's fucked up. I love it. No, but for real, like, everybody's, like, being really nasty and posting memes about him and everything. And I just laid it out, like, the facts. Like, that's your issue. You're thinking of a game as something to be defeated. An obstacle to overcome rather than something that's going to bring you enjoyment. Something that you're going to have fun with. Boom! Blockaded. Gone. Banned. Sent to Angband. Done. So, yeah. I drink some water. Please tell me somebody clipped that. Otherwise, I'll make a note for myself that at 93 minutes into the video, some crazy shit went down. Oh, ambush. That's the worst kind of bush. Oh, man. That is the funniest thing that I've said about somebody involving autoerotica. Ever since I said that, this is years ago, there was this person that was being an asshole to June, and I said, I bet this guy has to chase his hand. Oh. Oh, man. God, that was a long time ago, too. Alright, cottage. Potion, remedy, high potion. Oh, man. That... I haven't made myself laugh like that for quite a while. Like, what was the last time I lost it from something like that? I think it was like during Dragon Quest XI, you know, like... Oh my god, that was funny. Oh. Thank you for the clip, Wade. Make sure you post it on the Discord. Oh. Good god. That was so good. I don't think it's worth it to use flame because it's so suppressed right now and there's so many enemies. Oh man, what is that emote? Is it holding? I was gonna say it's cute, but it looks like it's holding a knife. Yeah, it even says stab in the URL. We all know what stab means. Same type attack bonus. Alright, Edge gained a level. I honestly can't remember the last time I cracked myself up like that. It can be cute and defend itself. Well, you know, do you remember when it was sort of like a meme for a while, like Kirby with a knife? I want to see a reimagining of like the whole country goose aesthetic, except it's like the horrible goose and it has like a baseball bat in its beak, you know? Mess with the honk, get the bonk. Oh. Oh man. Amazing. Okay. This should be a save point. I am gonna tent here. Hopefully I don't get like a really bad moon phase, but I could always bring it back around if I need to. I didn't see it, mostly because I know there's some people that would be like, what? But I'm not like a big Evil Dead fan. Wait. Wayne, I want you to very carefully review the exact phrasing that you just used. Okay? I know what you're saying, and by the way, I don't think that was actually him, but I want you to just think about the actual phrasing that you just used. Oh, you did it intentionally. Okay. Is that what people mean when they call somebody a wet end? Alright, Soma draw. Okay, hold on. Those are always handy to have. Ugh. That's an insult that I never quite jived with. Like, you'd read it in like Stephen King novels. Like whenever he wrote children, they'd always be calling each other wet ends, and I'm like, I've been a kid. I never remember calling somebody a wet end or being called a wet end. You know, I did like Army of Darkness, but the other ones not really so much. You know, I'm not the biggest fan there, but you know, hey, whatever, right? Whoa, okay, here we go. A mysterious egg. Oh, I got a needle hog out of it? Okay. I thought it would be a Lilith. Oh, okay. It must be. I should ask EB. EB's from Maine, right? Like, hey, when you're a kid, did you ever say wet end, right? Oh, like, yeah, how in like a lot of parts of the South, Coke means any kind of soda. Get me a Coke. What kind? Dr. Pepper. Which would drive me completely insane. Kogarasu. All right. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Oh no. The Feast of Blood. Oh, maybe he was so coked out he thought it was a normal thing to say. I don't know. He put it in a lot of books, you know? Like, a lot of the insults that would pop up a lot, I understood fully. Son of a bitch. Very easy to understand that, right? Asshole. I know what an asshole is. Wet end. Sounds like he needs a bidet. Well, you can afford it. He probably does just think it's funny. You're probably right. Alright, we got souls. Alright, we got a potion. Back. I'm back, bitch. It's like that, bitch. Don't need no money, just act rich. Back to where I first tasted defeat. It didn't taste very good. It was like sauerkraut that's been left in the fridge for too long. Rubicant. What? What's going on here? And a cottage. Okay. He's back like Ralph Bakshi. Ralph Bakshi's just a great guy, too. Great dude. Wayne, look at the tags. I already thought of that. I know Edge's tail is really long in this. That's why I figured it's going to be most of the stream, right? Now, Edge does the whole phasing through a wall thing that only he can do. I never imagined I'd be going through here again. Shloop. No other character can go through that, and you can't even go back. Only Edge can do that. Did you know that gullible's not in the dictionary? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna use shock here. You're living in an AI and stealing my... Oh no. Except if it was AI, it would make your idea a lot worse and incomprehensible. Probably, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna attack. This ain't work. I mean, I got some of them confused, but... Well, I'm happy that I'm not Grok.
Grok, is this real? Grok, is this real? Like, shut up.
Use Google, you asshole. Alright, Edge gained a level. Alright, we got a high potion. We should be getting the other party members throughout this. Here we go. Melfagor. You'd better not leave me behind. Sukinoa. That's bad. Alright, I was gonna try to go for their band, but... Yeah, well, that's a proper use for it. Most people are just, Grok, is this real? I think just attack should work here. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, stop using Tornado. Wild Moon! That wasn't, like, super good, but we got the band. Oh god! He doesn't have any fucking equipment, that's right. Oh! Oh, this is bad, 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 this is bad. Okay, okay, hold on. Phoenix down, Phoenix down. Alright, so use Sukinoa as the healer then. You know what, why don't you just DM me, because I'm not sure which album. Just attack, just attack, just attack. Alright, that's why the band didn't do anything, because he doesn't have any equipment. Alright, alright, that makes it easier. Hey, could you stop doing that, buddy? That'd be great. Wait, I just realized Yep. I just realized what it was. Right before I look, I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, yep, that's it. Alright, Sukinoa gained a level. Whew. Sukinoa, you're still in one piece. My city is magic is nothing on our ninjutsu. Of course not. Let's go, master. Sukinoa has joined the party. Alright, I gotta give this kid equipment. Alright, if he's gonna be using 2 Kodachis, I want him in the front row. So let me put him here. Well, let's get dangerous. Alright. It is a good album. Alright, a great bow. Here we go. Flame sounds. Alright. Master, you overexert yourself. Izuyoi. Alright, you can just attack. Alright, let's do the band. Sir, oh, she's down? Damn it. Alright, hold on. Phoenix down. Yeah, she's pretty low level. And these guys are hitting pretty hard. Alright, we just gotta get out of this battle. Yeah, they're hitting really hard. Alright, that helps. Alright. Alright, at least it didn't do enough damage to knock her out again. Yeah, you keep doing that. I don't mind you doing that. Alright. Band with edge attack. That should be it. Frozen Moon Dance! Perfect. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Yeah, it's a lukewarm take, right? Alright, Izuyoi gained a level. Whew. Izuyoi, you've returned to Eblan. Hopefully you won't treat me like a woman any longer, master. Are you serious? I place my status as an Eblan ninja above my gender. You've gone crazy, woman. Not woman. Ninja. 52nd Street is another great one, yeah. Okay, that was scary, but we got it. Alright, so she's got the bow. Alright, so she could stay in the back row, but why did Sukinoa move? Alright, hold on. I want Sukinoa in the front row. Alright. A battle axe. Okay. And an ether. Yeah, you have to kind of like get used to the whole concept. Alright, we got this stuff. Alright. You could sometimes have 3 in front, 2 in the back, but you could also do it the other way around. He does Tor a lot, though. Alright, Manji Shuriken. Yeah. It's been a long time. Did he even have any albums beyond River of Dreams? I think he might have had like one other one, but it was all piano stuff. Alright, 2 souls. Alright, Izio gained a level and learned Heal Salve. Beyond 2 souls. Guess go. Oh, alright, here we go. Proto Clockworks. Master, keep yourself focused. And here's Zangetsu. Zangetsu. Alright, hold on. Band. Search for band. Zangetsu. Human Kite. Go. Here we go. Gale Twin Break. And I got Zeus's Wrath. Zangetsu, you're safe. I may be old, my lord, but I am well experienced. I see that. Right. Ninja Zangetsu has joined the party. I'm sure it's changed my whole configuration again. Yeah, it sure did. Alright, now, Zangetsu and Edge... Actually, Zangetsu and Sukanoa have a band together. I'd like to get that in my bands before I move on. Come on, they were kind of... There were enemies here before. What happened? Alright, I'll just continue along, then. Here we go. Alright, Sukanoa band. Search for band with Zangetsu Ninjutsu. There we go. Oh wait, hopefully it doesn't kill. Alright, wait for the band. Gale Rush! So Gale Rush is an amazing band because it gives everybody haste. A partisan. Alright, that would be for you. Yep. Not as of this point in the game, but yeah. But that's a really good band to just very quickly get haste on everybody. Alright, Zangetsu laying to level. Alright, here Geku should join now. Oh god, Frost Beasts, of course. I apologize for my tardiness, sir. Geku! Alright, and... Okay, search for bands. Geku. Shuriken. There we go. Come on, do the band already! Oh my god. I don't have a way to revive her right now. There we go. Blazing Moonring. That's wild. It would make you do a lot more than 2 hits. Alright, there's more bands, but I gotta... Hold on. Actually, I think she's the one that can revive people, unfortunately. Alright. Come on, touch of death, touch of death! I don't know why I did Homer's voice. That's pretty bad. Sugano gained a level. Geku. We were dealing with an unknown enemy, Master. Unknown? I think they arrived here in a meteor from the heavens. They what? Geku has joined the party. He does look a little bit like Galuf, huh? Alright. Alright, this is... Sukino is just gonna have to chill, huh? In the back row. I don't have any Phoenix Downs left. And she's the one that has Heal Salve, right? But that doesn't help. Alright. Hopefully I can just pick one up along the way. Geku also has a band with her, too. I should have bought more Phoenix Downs. I forgot how rough this part could be. Alright, there's an ether. Preemptive strike. Let me see. Maybe I can steal something good. Nope, not that time. Having Izuyoi down really is not great. Not great at all. Okay, a lot of things happening here. Oh my god. I didn't even see what I got. Caught by the enemy. Great. This has gone so pear-shaped. Shaped like a pear. Alright, Edge gained a level, Geku gained a level, Zangetsu gained a level. Oh, I guess I got a dry ether off that. Let me organize things here. I'm gonna need an Echo Herb. Here. That went so badly. Kogarasu! Alright. Probably... yeah. And then my thought is maybe... give you 2 boomerangs since you're in the back. Maybe we'll reach a save point. I'm not sure if tents can revive knocked out characters, but... Alright. We got Purple Bavois. There we go. Yeah, they were flans in the original. Alright, we got a tent. In this, it's like jelly, bavois, mousse, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. Alright, Magma Turtis and a Black Lizard. The problem is that Izuyoi really needs to gain levels. Flan. Alright. There we go, we got it. Yikes! Mako, the big one, Beatty. Alright, Sukinoa gained a level. There's such a difficulty wall here. Okay. Well, I think we're coming up on a heal point. I'm just gonna run away. A place where I can save at least. Oh my god. If I could run into Naming Way, that would be great. I could just buy something from him, but I haven't seen him for a bit. I'm so almost there. And I got ambushed, and it's the worst bush of them all. Alright, let me use a Kata. I don't know if it's going to revive her. It does. Cool. Alright, let me save it. Yikes, right? Favorite piece of music from the Final Fantasy series would probably be Dancing Mad. It's her! Who? You know her? She's the one who came from the meteor. I suspect she's one of the enemy leaders. Goodness. She's still only a young girl. So what's our next move? We must avoid a frontal attack at all costs. For you to say so, Geku, she must be very powerful indeed. Watch yourselves, everyone. We must act carefully. Oh, okay. Purple Bavois. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Alice. Oh wait, she has a band with Geku, doesn't she? Oh, well. Yeah, let me see if I can get another battle and get that band going. Alright. Bands, search for bands, Geku, Ninjutsu, band. Alright. Here we go. Phantom Light Flies. It's a heal, as you can see, but I wanted to make sure I get it in my list. Alright. Zangetsu gained a level, Izuyoi gained a level. I'm also trying to just level them up a bit, because this is a rough area. Alright, now, there's two more that I can do. Alright, so here. This is what we're going to do. Band, search for bands. Okay, so basically have everybody but Edge do their ninjutsu. Not Edge. Geku ninjutsu, Izuyoi ninjutsu, Zangetsu ninjutsu, band. It's our first 4-person band. Terra's theme's a big one. I'll walk around the house humming a Wheel of Fortune. OD, gotta love it. Geku gained a level. There's one more, and it's our first 5-person band. And I'm gonna do it. I'm just using ether here. And then I'm gonna head back to the save and do that. You basically gotta use all of their special skills. This is kind of a good opportunity to do it. Alright, so let's see. Band. Search for band. Alright, so Geku's Shuriken, Izuyoi's Illusion, Edge's Throw, Zangetsu's Human Kite. Band. Getting hit a lot. Oh, it failed? What'd I do wrong? Alright, maybe I should take out a few of these so I'm not getting so beat up. I remember watching my friend June stream that. I am a big fan of Doom and Doom mods and stuff like that. That one really wasn't like my kind of thing, but I enjoyed watching it. Alright, let's try this again. Band. Search for bands. Alright, so Geku should do Shuriken. Edge should do... Oh, Mug. That's what I got wrong. Not Throw, but Mug. Steel and Human Kite. Band. This is a big, big attack, you know? Oh. Ultimate Art, Advent of Phoenix. Endless night, lit by fiery wings, bound by daring, dancing sword. Let it slide the dark encompassing dark, and sound the tolling bell of tomorrow. Now we call forth Eblin's ultimate form. Advent of Phoenix! How cool is that? But now I can just select it from the thing without having to worry about doing all that, you know? Oh, that's why I did that. Let me go back to heal up. Like, what a cool band that is. There's actually one that's even cooler called Final Fantasy. But that's, it's a bit later in the game. Do, 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 do. Alright. Oh, I want to get that. Armadillos! Oh, I'm in a pretty poor moon phase here, aren't I? Let me go back. It is not a good moon phase for this party. Part of the reason that I've been trying to save it for a new computer is, I mean, part of it is just because it's time, you know? But another big part of it is I want to play Doom the Dark Age. But it's slow going, you know? Trying to save up money for a computer. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's a very advantageous moon phase. Ugh. Gross. God, and a black lizard? That's not good. Yeah. That should take care of him. Zangetsu gains a level. Supernova gained a level. Restore Weed learned. Yeah. It's called I need that spell too. It's called Restore Weed.
Pipe weed from the South Farthing.
I gotta see what that actually does, because I don't remember. Oh, it's Isuna. Okay. Oh, we got Goblin Captains and they're ambushing me because they're dicks. Alright. The restorative weed. Get blazed. That's a good one. Yeah, get blazed. Superman 3 is worse than Superman 4? Can't agree. Chain whip. I'll tell you why I can't agree. Because Superman 3 does... It's got a lot of problems. And it's a stupid idea. But it does have some really great quieter moments. With like, especially with the Lana Lang character. It's acting well. It's acted well, even though it's a bad movie. Superman 4 had, like, potential, and they squandered it within the first 20 minutes. Alright, Izuyoi gained a level. Yeah, I don't really want to... No, no. No, I don't want to do it! No, thank you. Superman 3 does what Nintendo don't. The best thing to come out of Superman 3 was the plot of Office Space. Like, we can indirectly thank Superman 3's existence for the amazing printer scene using the song Still by the Ghetto Boys. Oh, so they check for that? You'd think after the release of Superman 3 they would check for things like that. High potion. Alright. 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 We got a scripted boss thing to do. Oh, absolutely. You know I love that movie. Such a great movie. Edge. Edge. Who's that? I feel like I'm playing Catherine again. Edge. You cannot win against this adversary. What? Run. Run away from here as fast as you can. Run? Who are you? Father. Mother. I believe this is the end of his tale. Rubicant. Well, it's the beginning of the end of his tale, at least. Oh, come off of it with the back attacks! Some rats have burrowed their way in, I see. You're the one who doesn't belong, I'd say. Master, don't provoke her. What do you mean? Why have you activated this tower? What is your reason for this? There is no use explaining to an inferior species. What did you say? You dare look down upon us? Inferior species, yes, perhaps you have a point. You have some sense, I see. Well, I do my best. But you do realize that humans have the power to adapt, right? Adapt? Don't let your guard down, Master. In that case, it would be smart for me to settle this quickly. What? You don't need to know. And here's where the game gets exciting. Might as well throw this out, right? I love how Izuyoi is just essentially Chun-Li. Yeah. And that was a low budget. 35 million was even a low budget for that point in time, you know? For a special effects driven picture. Like, a lot of the flying scenes in Superman 4 were just loops. Ifrit? Rydia, what's happened to Rydia? Okay. This part gets so exciting, though. Viraga. Viragatata. Oh my god, stop doing Faraga and just end the battle already, dude. He just keeps doing Faraga. Oh, here we go. Finally. Trapped. You may die now. Oh my god, Supergirl. That was honestly one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and one of the most hilarious movies I've ever seen. Not if I can help it. Fuji died on the way to his home planet. You have nowhere to run. You think? The return of the moon, the reactivation of the tower, my mother and father, and the image of Rubicon. Everything's happening just as it did before. Your bravado ends here. Oh? Of Supergirl? I did not know that. Trying to escape the inevitable. Incomprehensible. It's just inconceivable. Where are we? It's a dead end. Master, why did you bring us here? Do you have a plan? What do you have in mind exactly? Good to see that things haven't changed here either. See ya. Deuces, yeah. What's up, NBJ? This place is like some kind of ninja stronghold. Jesus, that's a lot of Supergirl. Amazing, Master. She's coming for us. Oh, where's the nut button? I can't find it anywhere. Forget her, just keep running. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Whoa! Wrong way. I'm doing alright, doing alright. I think I needed to go this way first. There's a chest or something. Oh, maybe not. You just gotta keep running from me, free. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ether. Alright. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Oh, I didn't see what Geku said. He said something. There's a phoenix down. Where are you taking us, Master? Probably, yeah. Action replay or something, right? Who is that girl anyway? Meow, meow. How far do we have to run to escape from this? Meow, 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 meow. Do you have another plan in mind, Master? Yeah, getting this elixir. Ooh. If I'm called upon, Master, I will gladly give my life for the cause. Well, it's not actually Rydia, it just looks like Rydia. I will place my trust in you, Master. Like, we established already that she's not Rydia. I can't keep this up for very much longer, Master. What? I can hold L1 and R1 at the same time very easily. Here we go. What's this? It's a flashback is what it is. The enemy's new airship? Alright, we can escape in this. But it's an enemy ship. Who cares? I'm sure she'd rather be flown by us anyway. Rydia is so weird. She's just like, but it's a bad guy ship. You don't suppose this could be a trap, do you? This beauty? Not a chance. Yeah, did you really think the ship would still be there? It's a dead end. There's no choice but to fight our way out. Master. Ifrit. Are you done? All right. You win. Ah, so you finally accepted the inevitable. I have to admit you got me. There's one thing I'd like to know before I die, though. What's happened to Baron, to Cecil? Baron is gathering all the world's crystals by the order of King Cecil. I see. Well, now there's no doubting it. History is repeating itself right before our eyes. Your superior kind wouldn't know it, but our kind have a little something called instinct. See ya! Master! Ah! Geronimo is a reference that shouldn't exist in the Final Fantasy universe. Ah! Choosing death of their own free will. Incomprehensible. Shit! G.I. Joe. Ah! Ow! Where are we? Rydia and Luca are here for some reason. An airship. Edge? Hey, Rydia. I haven't died and gone to heaven, right? What? Why did you just fall out of the sky? Why not? History is repeating itself, that's all. Though I couldn't be sure everything would work out this time. So that was a complete gamble on your part, Master? How could you be so reckless with your own life? Hey, Luca! Looking good there. Well, thank you. Not as good as you are, though. Who's that? That is my favorite character. Sorry to disappoint you, but we don't have time for a reunion right now. Where did you come from? And that's Edge's Tale, the Pulse of Babel. Alright, I'll save it, of course. Alright, so we'll do Porum. We haven't played as her yet. We've seen her a lot, but we haven't played as her a lot. As the lunar whale sets off from the dragon's mouth toward the new moon, monsters suddenly pour out of the Devil's Road. Realizing the danger, the Elder of Mysidias orders Porum to visit Mount Ordeals and find the reclusive dragoon who once served Baron with pride. Like, we saw her in Kane's Tale, we saw her in Edge's Tale, we saw her in Palom's Tale, obviously, so she's been around quite a bit, but we haven't actually played as her yet. Well then, let us begin today's lesson. Yes, sir. Obviously a flashback. Where's Palom? Oh, not again. While flirting with Leonora by the lake. Yep. So there I was in the slopes of Mount Ordeals, facing down the fiery hordes, when I cast an awesome blizzard and... Smack. Ow! How many times are you going to be late to training? The Elder is really angry. Actually, all he said was, where's Palom? How many times must I tell you the same thing before it sinks into that thick skull of yours? You have a deal of growing up to do if you ever plan to be the sort of mage Tella was. 2 more hours of spell transcription for you. Aw, not again. You've only yourself to blame, you know. Forget this. I've had enough of this stupid training. Deuces. Palom! What a troublesome one. Please, allow me to go after him, Elder. I have to drag him back here before the Elder gets any angrier. So we're actually playing the flashback where she's a little girl, but there you have it. I'm trying to talk to you. I saw him running like his life depended on it just now. Meanwhile, Porum's just like, it does. Okay. Let me just check her equipment, healing stuff. Okay, cool. I thought Palom had finally decided to act his age. Now I see just how wrong I was. He literally is acting his age, though, so... The Elder has decreed that the Devil's Road be sealed. A second here. Even if he's just a kid, a normal person like me could never understand what goes through the head of a genius like Palom. All this dancing has really worn me out. Palom? No, I can't say I've seen him today. They don't generally let children be in bars. The war may be over, but the things we've lost will never return to us, not for the rest of our lives. Every time I look up at the moon, I can feel the terrors from that time flooding back into me. Oh my god, stop moving. Palom? He hasn't been in here, no. Oh, he's not here either. I know you gotta, like, kind of chase him around the town. I think he's... yeah, he's over there. Give it up, Palom. The Elder wants to see you. Tough for him. I'm not gonna start my training all over again. No way. Give it up, Palom. The Elder wants to see you. Tough for him. I'm not gonna start my training over all again. No way. Oh, boy. Let's see, where'd he go? There he is. I say the same thing. Oh, not really. You're better than this, Palom. I thought you wanted to be a great sage like Tella. Fine. You're right. You win. You look like you have something on your mind, boy. Look, Elder, you may not be aware of this, but my skills have developed much more than you think. Palom? Is that so? There's nothing else here for you to learn. Is that what you're trying to say? Come on, Elder. You know just as well as I do how powerful we really are. Hold your tongue, Palom. You think so too, right, Porum? Without us, Cecil would never have made it anywhere near Mount Ordeals. We've grown so much since the journey we took. Haven't you realized that, Elder? I suppose you have a point. I know I do, because I'm going to become a sage, just like old man Tella. Tella, you say? Then you have a long way to go, Palom. Growth is not something gained on your own. It is the product of all the people you meet along the way, from Cecil and Tella to everyone else around you. That's interesting. I mean, I heard it was going to be kind of like an ensemble cast, but that'd be cool. I already know that, Elder. I don't need you to tell me. It is a simple thing to say, but I forbid you from leaving Mysidia. It is still too soon for you. Too soon? Well, when's it not going to be too soon? When you truly... Try that again. When you have truly understood the words I have spoken. Can I go out and travel the world once I do? Once you do, yes. It'd be like that. All right. I'll be out of here in a flash. Cecil and the others better be ready for me. Palom. Yeah, when you stop being a selfish little bitch, yeah. Are you sure you meant to tell him that, Elder? Of course. The meanings and partings one experiences in life help to strengthen the self. Yes, Elder. And I'm sure you would like to hit the road yourself someday, Porum. What? It is written on your face, plain as day. Oh. Porum's Tale, the Vanished Lunar Whale. Several years later. Ha! Finally, I'm off to my quest to become a sage. What made you want to visit Kaipo first? Because it's Tella's homeland, of course. What did you think? That's all? What do you mean, that's all? Don't you understand anything? Huh? The title of sage isn't something to be obtained, it's something that's granted to you. Yeah, that's right, I knew that already. Then who do you think grants something like that to you? The Elder, right? No, the people of the world do. What? Nobody's going to call you a sage just because you learn black and white magic. Oh, that's interesting. You have to throw away your own wishes and ambitions, Palom, and learn to use your magic to benefit the whole world, not just yourself. Psst, that goes without saying, Porum. Are you sure you know? Well, that's the way Tella was, wasn't it? You're right. Tella traveled around the world with the Elder himself long ago, just like we're doing right now. Wow, really? I knew it. Eventually, the Elder returned to Mysidia and devoted his life to protecting the world through his magic. Tella, meanwhile, continued to travel for years afterward, using the power for the good of all mankind. How long did he do that for? Oh, at least decades. Oof, that long? And at the edge of his journey, he decided to settle down in Kaipo, where Anna was born. Huh, I didn't know that. Of course, it'll probably take longer for you than it did for him. Well, I'll give it a shot. I'm in this for the long haul. Phew, finally. What are you complaining about? You slept practically the entire way. We have a long way to Kaipo, don't we? It's in the middle of the huge Damsian desert in front of us, so we should rest up while we can, you know? Convenient excuse. It's amazing how much of the flashback portion is actually playable here. Damn to you. Wow, it's Kaipo. We're here. What should we do first? Let's take it easy for now. But you just spent days resting on that ship. Oh, quit complaining. What's the big deal? Alright. This is the oasis town of Kaipo, the only settlement in all of the Damsian desert. Damn light blue. If you're looking for Tella's grave, it's right by the water. Wait, hold on. Let me not do that yet, actually. Oh my god. As long as we don't have any more war, I don't see why Kaipo can't become a great city like any other. I like most things about Cyan, except for the fact that he's terrible. Like, he's so bad in an actual battle, you know? And you love cayenne pepper. It's all coming together. Matt, welcome to Cock Talk with Diedrich Bader. You can love Cyan's theme and you can love cayenne pepper, but don't put cayenne pepper on your cock, trust me. I've been there. King Edward makes regular visits to Tella and Anna's graves, you know. I see him there all the time. Oh my god, lady! Get out of my way. Thank you. Cock Talk on WVMX Radio. Rod. Yeah, I don't really need any of this stuff. I probably want to get armor, though, but let me just look around more. Potion! The pass to Mist is still closed off, you know. It's given me one serious headache. My, you're awfully small to be traveling so far away from home. Do take it easy while you're here. Cinnamon moisturizer? Oh, no. That sounds like a bad time. They say a girl who once fell ill here has become Queen of Baron. I'm sure she's a sight to behold nowadays. I mean, they made him more tolerable in Pixel Remaster, but man, waiting for him to actually do anything? Oh. No way, bro. Oh, nobody uses Setzers. He's garbage. Yeah, I don't need any armor either. Rumor has it that a 10-legged beast lurks inside the underground waterway. Yeah, that guy's a dick. Alright. As long as we don't have any... I've talked to you already. Get out of my way. I guess practicing my synchronized swimming near those graves isn't very appropriate, is it? I don't know. Tella would watch. Tella, the great sage, rests in this desert oasis together with his beloved daughter Anna. The old man's grave. Well, don't just stand there. Offer your respects to him. Tella, you may be happy together with Anna for all eternity. And may you guide us with your infinite wisdom, especially Palom, he really needs it. Hey, old man, guess it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, I'm finally here. I came to visit your homeland and everything. I hope you're watching over me, Tella. Because someday I'm going to be a sage, just like you. Palom, is this why you wanted to come to Kaipo? I just thought I'd check up on the old man first, you know? Anna, daughter of the great and gentle sage, rests in the desert oasis surrounded by eternal love. I didn't realize Anna was here as well. Anna, the woman Edward loved in all his heart. She must have been a nice lady. Maybe kind of like our mom. Anna, I witnessed in person the grace and profound love you possessed within. He's got his own chapter, which we haven't done yet. May you rest in peace alongside Tella for all time. Sometimes I wonder if I, too, have a choice. A chance to become a woman like you, a woman who knew how to love more deeply than anyone else. Oh no, Edward's great in this game. What? Nothing. Right. On to training then. To the underground waterway. Do we have to? Oh. Hold on a second. Wait, did I go in here? I think I went in here, actually. Yeah, I did. Okay. Not that way. Okay, so that's like up here, right? Give me 1 second here. Okay. There. Oh, he has flame rod. Okay. What? That's good because look what we got here. Oh boy, barbecue time. Barbecue. Oh, that's not what it... Bonk bonk. Burnt ends and pulled chicken and brisket. Oh, that sounds all really good, actually. Hell to the yes. I just realized they have a band together, don't they? I should probably just try to do that. Twin cast. Oh, it's a slow one. Twin cast. Splat. I've never had okra. Kind of want to try it one day. Yeah, let me go back the other way. Tune in next week to Twincast, all Palom, all Porum, all the time. I just got a note from the station director. He said, Diedrich, you know Twincast is canceled because of the terrible things that Palom said. I apologize on behalf of that kid. There's something wrong with him. I probably would. It's never come up. Nope, stop doing that. Do that. Lightning arrows. And a crossbow. Alright, we'd give that to her, obviously. Oh, I like green bell peppers, though. I like any kind of bell pepper, to be honest. But yeah, greens are good. And we got fang shells and amoebas. She has an actual decent attack, right? They're actually they're the same species, just at different levels of ripeness, which is why they taste different. Orange ones as well. We talk about food a lot on stream, don't we? Alright, Porum gained a level, Palom gained a level, learn pig, and I got a diet ration. Is there anything down? No, there's nothing down there. Okay. Attend! Food is wonderful. This must be the place. The bridge where Tella and Cecil first met. What's wrong? Nah, it just struck me. I'm really walking down this path, aren't I? I'm gonna be a sage if I keep this up. Stop thinking about superfluous things in the middle of training. Oh, wait. Giganto... Dude. Wait, no, you attack. It's not overly sad, but yeah, this is the big playable flashback that starts Porum's tale. There we go. Oh, that's where I need to go. Okay, but I want to go up the waterfall and all that stuff first. Flame you!
It tastes like burning.
There we are. More they just throwing the Gigantoads at me today, huh?
I eated the purple berries.
How are they, Ralph? Are they good?
They taste like burning.
My own top 10. Oh man! And on the cover is just a picture of a rooster. Oh, okay. Alright, we're just doing that, huh? Yeah, reconsider. Dip. I might have to have him just use thunder here. I'm trying to conserve magic points, but... And I got a potion. He probably would, you're right. A wizard's hat. Okay. Nope. Yeah, but then all the song titles are directly insulting him. I feel like Nancy Cartwright absolutely would do that.
Now I'm horny.
But it would be something like horns on his head or something, right? Oh, okay. Dry ether. And high potion. And a phoenix down. Good stuff. Good stuff all. Alright. Ah. Alright. Alright, let me take the yellow jelly out quickly. Thunder, 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 ho! Your mom's a ho! Hey, Porum leveled up and learned Protect. Palom leveled up. Remember, it's the weekend, and weekends are for ho shit.
I'm in danger. You think that of me, Skylar? I am the danger.
Oh, I had to go there. Okay. In black speech or in English? In black speech? Oh god, alright. Give me a moment to finish this battle, and I will do that.
Me fail English? That's impossible. Ashnask Durbatuluk, Ashnask Grimbatul, Ashnask Pratukatulik, Ashburzum Ishi, Grimbatul. I bent my Wookie.
Alright. Alright. Now you need a cigarette.
Now I'm horny.
Oh boy. Oh. I don't smoke. You just did a Dracula. I never drink wine. We are wildin'. We're completely out of control. Completely out of control. Ba 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 ba. Peak wildin'. Yep. Maiden's Kiss. Oh, shiz. Alright. I have seen Spanish Dracula. It was great. Yeah, a lot of the shots were better composed. Oh, snap. Toadger, huh? Porum gained a level, Palom gained a level, got a Maiden's Kiss and a potion. Things are happening. He's heating up. Oh, I missed that. He's on fire! Boom! Shakalaka! Getting a lot of yellow jellies right now. Alright, cool. Ether. What about up there? I'm gonna check out up there. Yeah, I had... Oh, I remember Arch Rivals. I had NBA Jam Tournament Edition on the old Super Nintendo and played the hell out of it. What about Charles Barkley? Shut up and jam. God. Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City. Rap Jam Volume 1. Oh, I can't get there yet. Okay, my bad, my bad, my bad. Whoa, okay. Random moon phase change. Well, that's gonna power up the heck out of Porum, but not Palom, although this is Porum's chapter. So, I mean, we're headed for a tent area anyway. It was, because he's... The dude is booty, like... I get, he's a great basketball player, blah, blah, blah. The dude is booty. Like, as a person, he's cheeks. Just straight up hot cross buns, bro. Some strong, correct words. We got full moon now. That's my only tent, so I can't change it. Attack is decreased and black magic increased. That works for me. Let me see up here first. Yep. Man, I do not remember that. Gaia gear. Alright. Here we are. Schlorp. She's not going to do as much damage with that bow, but... That's fine. Oh, don't do that. You know what seemed like a fever dream until I looked it up on YouTube and watched it was that old like Hagar the Horrible pilot episode. Porum gained a level, Palom gained a level. Got a tent. And a Thunder Rod. Can he dual wield or not? Let's see. Oh. No. Oh, it's him. Oh, that's okay. I saw it on TV, and it's like, I thought it was going to be a series, and then it wasn't, right? But I remembered it, like, just a few years ago, and I looked it up and watched it, and I was like, this is actually pretty funny. I don't know why they didn't, you know, pick it up and do, like, a whole show, you know? Doonesbury as a cartoon is, that's pretty weird. There was a Beetle Bailey cartoon. Was that before the army arc or after? Right? They're going to do like an arc where he's in the army for like 2 weeks and it's been 70 years. Oh dear. Alright, nuclear option. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, he was just some college kid. He wasn't even like, you know, like in the army or anything. But he's been in the army for like a long ass time. I had an alligator and 2 fang shells and yo, Polly! Hi, everybody! Hi, Polly! Oh, I should have done Fear. There's an alligator on the field. Thank you for the sub. Can we get emotes in the chat, please? Emotes. Spam them if you got them. I'm gonna ranchos them down because, well, I aimed it at Wayne because he keeps saying he's horny and I missed and I hit Polly. There we go. Barum leveled up. And learned silence. Palom leveled up. There we go. Okay. All bad for Hermes sandals. And a Phoenix down. Oh, Beetle Bailey's in purgatory? That's kind of funny, but I wouldn't take it as a serious theory, but it's kind of funny. Alright, here we are. Hella Toadgers. Damn, I should have thought. I'll learn today. No wonder he's still in basic training. Alright. After decades. Oh. Thunder. Jeez, that was a lot of damage, though. Actually don't know that, what his actual first name is. I'm assuming it's not Beetle. And I got a mallet. Carl! Carl, he considered the name Carl. Well, his parents considered the name Carl. Somebody considered the name Carl. Purgatory? I hardly knew it, Tori. Oh. Weak. Ether. Maiden's Kiss. Yeah, weak. Oh, what? Oh, it's the Thriller video. Alright. Alright. Splat. We're at the exit already? Not just yet. What? Can't you feel it? The presence of a monster nearby. A big one. Oh, yes, now that you mention it. Hi and Lois, no! Things are about to get serious. We better get some rest once we're back above ground. You got that right. You B.I.H. Alright. Really? I had no idea about that. That's crazy. I had no idea. I wanna do that. And Porum and Pollen both gained levels. Got a cottage. Unicorn horn? It is, isn't it? Alright. It's like trying to figure out all the things connected to St. Elsewhere. There we go. Alright. I don't need to heal. I'm gonna be outside in a moment. I know, right? But there's a lot of things connected to it. There's a lot of shows that are also apparently all dreams. It's true, Denzel Washington is fictional. Oh god. I'm gonna use a cottage just because I need the magic points. Waning moon. Increase attack, decrease skills. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Let me save it. Wait a minute, Palom. That's too dangerous. That monster's at the bottom of this waterfall. Isn't there any other path? Doesn't look like it. You scared? No, of course not. So let's go. Sacagawea! Wraiths and zombies. Let's just have him do it, probably. Fira is more powerful than Kira. And cast float instead of getting wet. I mean, they'd still have to go down the waterfall, but... You know, just saying. Oh dear. Alright. Yeah. It's time to do this. The deep Heathcliff lore. Well, we know that kids love the meat tank. The fact that Heathcliff is still going, and that it's become completely insane. And I don't mean Dilbert insane, I mean just, like, completely wild, just... Alright, Palom gain a level, Palom gain a level. Long flashback, huh? We haven't even started the chapter really yet. Alright, we got a high potion and an ether. We're gonna have to fight the friggin' mammoth, though, so... Now kids love the meat cowboy? Dag. That's all I could say to that is dag. Dag, yo. Exactly. Dag, yo. We're gonna make everything better. We're gonna make hats of beef. Got a diet ration for some reason. Alright, a silver armlet and a Hermes sandal. Oh, snap. I'm actually going to dip out of this battle. We're steps away from the mammoth, so... Oh, your mother. That is weird. That is beyond weird. Here goes my first test on the path to sagehood. Don't let your guard down. Alright. I know. Alright, we got the cooler mammoth. Miss! Don't do that. That's rude. Alright, so you want to do first is slow. And then we'll just start with the Fira. Oof! Well, I guess that makes more sense than using her normal sprite. I should probably just focus on just him. Oh, that's not good. Alright. I was gonna heal, but now I have to... Frick. Yes? Why do you talk like that? I had a stroke! Oh. I just need to get to him. No, I think I have to take out at least some of them, huh? And technically, we already got Darkstalkers 4 and 5, just nobody wants to talk about those 2 games. Oh, man. Oh, that's the front one. Okay, cool. Alright. Do this. Alright. I got this. Where's my Hermes sandals? Alright. Heathcliff for Street Fighter 6. You be careful, they might actually do that shit. Alright, I got this. Not the spell I wanted. Alright. See now, Obama and King of okay. That would be funny though. I mean, look at Cristiano Ronaldo being in Fatal Fury. I mean, now I think the weirdest thing to come out of Street Fighter 6 is still going to be just Terry Bogard. I don't think Garfield's much of a fighter. He tastes like toffee. How did we get on the Orange Cat discourse? What happened? What happened to us? Alright, that's a win. And unlike dogs, they won't eat chocolate, generally speaking. Got a high potion out of that. I know, but somehow we went up on the Orange Cat discourse. Ha! So much for Sage Trial number 1. Pop. Ouch! What was that for? You had your eyes on that monster from the start, didn't you? You knew Tella had problems with it, and you wanted to test your mettle on it yourself. I just wanted to save all the anime girls. Yeah, something like that. Really? Damn. Your cats eat bread? Well, any animal will eat bread. Bread's good. What now? Is this really the kind of thinking a sage would have, Palom? Of course. Maybe you should think a little bit more about how to use your magic. Well? Yeah. Several more years later. Look, we're actually in the chapter now. We're actually playing as Porom, adult Porom. Where did Palom run off to this time? Our first trip to Mist in years, and he decides to pull a no-show on me. And now look who's here. That probably wasn't too bad if it was, like, milk chocolate, you know? Sidolphus! Porom, that you? Yo, you've completely grown up on me, girl. Sorry to keep you waiting. Didn't mean to. Oh, not at all. I should be the one thanking you, preparing an airship for us and everything. Actually, you're the one helping me out here. I just upgraded the Falcon, you see? I needed a test flight or two anyway. I suppose he's not coming. No, it's nothing. Thanks again. Porom looks like Sakura. What? Okay. Which of the many characters named Sakura are you talking about? Because certainly not Street Fighter Sakura, which is the one that I'm familiar with. I have not heard of that, and no, that's weird. I don't want to think about that. Oh yeah, I don't. I honestly really don't know much about anime at all. So we're headed for Mist. That's right. This is the very censored design of Porom, by the way. Ooh, wait until you see Rydia. She's more beautiful than ever, you know? I'm sure she is. It's been quite a few years since we last met. Haha, you'd certainly give her a run for your money, though, Porom. Oh, Sid, don't flatter me like that. I don't ever lie to women, Porom. That's the ever-loving truth. In that case, thank you very much. Ready to go then, my dear? The Falcon's a dream to ride on now. The upgrade's really done the trick this time. And look, Palom was on the ship the whole time. Palom, what are you doing here? What, am I supposed to report every little detail of my life to you? Heh, can you believe this girl, Sid? Now, Palom. You really ought to treat the women in your life better, you know? Like I do. I would happily, if the woman in question didn't spend all day giving me lip. How long has Palom been aboard the Falcon, Sid? He paid me a visit over in Baron, actually. What? Palom, you crossed the Devil's Road into Baron? Is there something wrong with that? You can't just go through the Devil's Road without telling anyone, Palom. What if something happened to you in there, then what? Yeah, what are you, my mother now? Hey now, I know you're a rebellious teenager and all, Palom, but come on. It has nothing to do with that. So I guess the two of you really are growing up, aren't you? Alright, so you have Palom with us. Let's see. So she still has her same equipment, and so does he. Now, there is one other band that we can get in this tale, but you actually need Rydia for it, so we're going to have to wait till we have Rydia in the party.
A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. You know what I'm saying?
Mist. Alright. Welcome to Mist, the village of summoners. Did Seward write your lines? Because they missed. There used to be a great many summoners in the world, but I fear the art has mostly been lost now. Dude. No, skedaddle. Alright. There's Rydia.
Stop asking me hard questions.
Rydia, how wonderful to see you again. Palom, Porom. Hey, don't forget about me, girl. You come here all the time, Sid. My goodness, you two are all grown up, aren't you? I'm glad to see you're in good health, Rydia. How are you doing, Palom? Okay. So what brings you here today? We just thought we'd pay you a visit since it's been so long. Well, thank you very much. Take your time here. It'll be lovely to have you. Listen, I know we just got here, but I got a favor to ask. Huh? Huh? What's that? Well, she's been in the Fey March a lot, and time is different there, so... I want to go to the Fey March. What? I didn't realize you were interested in the Eidolons. Plus, it's only been like 10 years. Wait, who's your favorite character? Rydia? It's for my training. You're trying to become a sage, aren't you? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say trying, but... Well then, maybe a quick visit would be good for you. Rydia. Are you sure? I haven't been back lately myself. Why don't we go take a... Let's try that again. Why don't we all go take a look around? Oh, you're asking me who my favorite character is. You saw him at the very end of Edge's Tale. The mysterious white-haired man. Whose name I will not say because it is a spoiler. But he's the man in black right now. Not to be confused with the hooded man who turned out to be Cain. I haven't been back myself lately. Why don't we all go have a look around? No, and we're not saying any... It's not Fusoya, and we're not saying any of the names of the character, because, like I said, I don't want to spoil anything for people who might be watching After Years for the first time. This is a great job for the Falcon, then. Palom, this is why you came to see Cid in the first place, isn't it? About time you figured it out.
Let's all go out for some frosty chocolate milkshakes.
Let's get ready to leave, then. You'll be joining us, right, Porom? Yeah, it's my chapter. I'm sure she'd rather stay here and hold down the fort. I'm going too. Ready to go, Cid? You got it. It'll be a snap with my new Falcon. Summoner Rydia has joined the party. The weird thing is that Cid's not a party member. That's the weird thing. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Silver hourglass, dry ether, cottage. Yeah, well, she was written poorly. She was written poorly. I mean, in a game where 80% of the dialogue is the characters screaming at each other's names, she sure did it a lot more than anyone else. Here lies the motherly summoner who protected our village. Damn it. Through the mountain, secret tunnel. The grave in the north town belongs to Rydia's mother. We used to live cowering in fear of monsters, but that age is all but forgotten nowadays. Thanks to Rydia, Cecil, and that young man who sneaks in here sometimes. We couldn't feel more secure now. Sometimes Edge wakes up and is like, no, I'm horny, and he goes to Mist. I don't need any of that. Here lies Erdrick. Okay, for 500 Zorkmids, the Here Lies Erdrick grave in Final Fantasy 1. Never mind, because you just gave away the answer. I was going to ask what did it say in the original Japanese. It was Link. Yeah. I heard you could learn some summoning magic through acquiring certain items. It's too many Zorkmids. I just felt like giving some away. I have a surplus of Zorkmids. Alright, I just want to leave town first and... Oh my god, get out of the way! Thank you. Hey, Matt Damon, how's it going on? I want to get into a battle and get the other band, the one that's between, I think it's Porum and Rydia. Or Palom and Rydia, rather. Yeah, it's Palom and Rydia, both using black magic. You know, if I can't get encounters on the overworld... Where are you taking us? Mist is over this way. I know. Testing yourself again against the monsters again, aren't you? Oh, get off my back already. This is Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. I guess I can't... Are there no monsters right now? Alright, we'll wait on that then. You ready to head off? Yes. And hang on, the Falcon's ready to fly. Yeah, it's like, now, think of your answer. Boom, 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 boom. Soon. Why you say that? Soon I shall be playing Arkham Asylum. Like you're Boobarella. Sid, would you mind if we stop by the Dwarven Castle? No problem, my dear. I was just thinking about that myself. We'll get to see Luca again, Palom. I'm not really looking forward to that. Oh, really now? Shouldn't have humped and dumped, Palom. Yeah. There's a scene in Final Fantasy IV where Sid explodes, right? And he dies, and then he's alive somehow, and they're like, we saw you explode. Ah! How much was this game? Back when I bought it on the PSP, it was $40. I'm playing it on the PSP. It's not like a PC game or anything. Can I get encounters down here? I just wanted to... A wizard did it, yeah. I just want to do the band. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. Alright, let's go see Luca. This is the Dwarven Castle, ringed by King Jat. King Jat. Lally-ho. Welcome back. Princess Luca was waiting for you. Matt, if you want the ROM, I'll send it to you. If you're set up for PSP emulation. And if you're not, I can help you out with that. Oh my god. Because it's called Final Fantasy IV The Complete Edition. It gives you Final Fantasy IV, it gives you Interlude, which takes place between this and that, and then it gives you this game, which is After Years. Yeah, PSP emulation is so easy. Princess Luca's doing fine. Alright, I want to see about equipment, though. Hey, get back here. I saw some weirdos leave the pub. They were carrying some luggage and complaining about a lack of sleep. Wow, weirdos, eh? Those weirdos stayed up every single night working. Nothing there I want. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't actually buy this. You can buy a Steam version that's really bad. I do not recommend the Steam version of Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. Well, hold on, I want that armlet. You have a PSP emulator? I'll send you the ROM if you want it. There we go. Lally-ho! I'm laying off the dancing for a while. Just about killed myself helping those weirdos move out. And I don't think there's really much else to do here, right? Give me a second here. Actually, I might be able to get some stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. That's there still. Hi, potion. Take good care of your equipment. Alright. Always gotta check all these, right? There's an antidote in that one. What do you mean? I have the UMD. It's not in Japanese. I have the physical version of this. how's it going? Bronze Hourglass. Unicorn Horn. Ether. And oh. 10. Wait. Yeah, I told you when I bought it was $40. Oh, I gotta get up to go to the bathroom, but on my way back I'll see if I could grab the actual physical game to show you guys. But I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Ear bizzled. Mentioned this being expensive? Look into that. Ow! You fucker. Stuck my toe though. Oh, you thought it was just digital download? Nah, I got this at GameStop. Hold on. I'll show it off. So this is what the actual physical version looks like. Final Fantasy IV, the complete collection. It's still got, I still got all the inserts and everything. Yeah. Good shit, good shit. Let me see if the physical collection is like expensive now. Let me go on eBay. Let's see. Final Fantasy IV Complete Collection PSP. There we are. Okay. Okay, well that's the European version. Okay, the American release is reasonably priced. You can get it for like 50, 60 bucks. The European version's like nearly 200.
President Lolcat has bequeathed upon you $11 billion.
Yes, quite. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Ever since I did that Mike Matei joke, I've just been kind of losing it a little bit. Oh, what was that? I didn't even see what it was. Hi, potion. Herbs. Echo herbs. I found some herb. It used to be more. This area is under construction. What are you, an old website? Under construction. Remember when people used to do that? They put up their website before it was finished and they just put like a construction sign up? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Hey, the guy with the drill. I haven't seen you in forever. You doing well, old man? Of course they'd never finish it, yeah. Dwarves are built to last. A bit of sleep is enough to fix anything. Lally-ho! The bird of the gods is gone. Oh, where did you go, fat chocobo? Alright, Alice, you'll choose the red target. I guess we'll be doing that fairly soon. Let me buy some potions here. Let me buy more potions than that. Okay. Wait, how am I on tense? There we go. All right. $4. Take good care of your equipment. All right. No. Don't even joke about that. Besides, didn't one of y'all say he don't even stream anymore? High potion.
Wanna get high?
That would be a big drumstick, yeah. That was Billy Mitchell. But I thought somebody else might have said that about Mike, but yeah, fuck Mike. Fuck him. He sucks. Oh. Incorrect. Maybe this way? There we go, okay. Spider silk. There we go. Alright. Uh-huh. Hermes sandals. The doctor doesn't need to know about that. Alright. Cottage. Alright. And a dry ether. Sweet. The doctor doesn't need to know about that. All's clear. Oh, everything's at peace. Things still peaceful in the overworld? Eh, more or less. We're all fine down here. Oh, suddenly it's the new moon. Runeby? Okay. This is not where I want to be. Actually, it'll work. It'll work. It'll work. Just go down here. I think this one? Correct. All right, let's go find Luca. Sid! Well. Wellity. I haven't seen you in a dog's age, King Cat. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. How are you doing? I'm fit as a fiddle, Rydia. And who would this pair be? It's good to see you again, Your Highness. I am Porum of Mysidia, and I'm Palom. My, how could I have not known? You've grown so much, both of you. Are they here? Luca. Palom and Porum. Sid, too. It's great to see you, Luca. Yo. You've managed to become a stylish little lady since I last saw you. Do you like it? I was never a fan of dwarven fashion, really. Not you. Everybody's allowed to say cock, except for Moogle. Moogle has to say rooster. No, we're joking. So what brings you all here? He's just like, As I said, you shouldn't have humped and dumped. Bad business. Well, we were hoping that Rydia could take us to the Feymarch. It's part of my sage training. Is it now? Well, I appreciate you paying us a visit then. Feel free to stop by anytime you please. You're family to every dwarf in the underworld. We'd better get going. Gene. Beef curtains! Gene. I'm allowed to say that once a year on your birthday. What? You're leaving us already? How rude of you, Palom. We just came to say hello, Porum. We'll come back soon, Luca. I'll go with you. Hey now, let's not get carried away. You don't mind, do you, Father? I want to ride on Sid's airship. Luca, I don't want you getting in their way. Ah, interested in my airship, are you? I'd expect nothing less from the Dwarven Princess. So it's okay? Sure, but only as far as the passage of the Eidolons, okay? Woohoo! See a Mario there. Waha! That new ape game every month? Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's wonderful, Luca. I tell you, all this child talks about is you guys, and you wouldn't believe how she goes on about Pal. Hey, whoa, you don't know what you're talking about, Father. Hey, settle down. I told you, I don't want you causing any trouble. All right. So unfortunately, you don't actually get Luca as a party member. That's only in Rydia's Tale and, of course, the final chapter. We're going to come out here and save it, though, and then we're going to stop. Although, I never got an encounter, did I? To get that... Maybe I'll play just a little bit longer just to get the band, so I don't forget about it between Rydia and Palom. You ready to head off? Sure am. Honestly, that Donkey Kong game looks really cool. And hang on, the Falcon's ready to fly. Because I could at least go in there and get an encounter or two, right? I want to do the band real quick. So, how you been? Okay. What are you being so shy for?
Shut up, I am not.
So you're really trying to become a sage. We're almost there. Prepare for landing, everyone. Luca, you come and help me. Okay. Okay. All right, Luca, would you mind waiting here for us with Sid? Aw, how come? Don't you want me to come along with Palom? You're here for training, Luca. Though that's not all. Oh? Righto! We'll just run some maintenance on the Falcon while we're waiting. There's a few issues with the engine I'm going to do something about. Okay. We'll be back soon. See you later. Sure thing, good luck. Hang in there, Palom. Okay already. Teenager with a boner. Alright, hold on. Oh god, nobody has float. Oh, it doesn't hurt in this version. Okay. Let me just get a battle so we can do this band. Society of Boromir had a mithril shirt. Yikes. Okay. Alright, okay, here we go. Band, search for band, Rydia, Black Magic, and band. Okay. Here we go. Thunderstorm! Pretty cool. Alright. That'd be a lot of mithril to cover him, you know, because, like, you know, Bilbo is a little guy, you know. The mithril shirt that Bilbo had was supposedly, you know, made for some sort of, like, young elf, so. You've been paralyzed. Alright, Palom gained a level, learn Berserk. Palom gained a level. Okay, let's go out and save it, because we're going to stop for the day. Don't go anywhere just yet, guys, because we're going to go over the schedule, and then we're going to do a raid. So I do ask that you stick around through the raid. And there we go. Also should make one of these saves, because I don't do it that often, but there you go, just in case. You never know. All right, so here's what's going on for the next week or so. Tomorrow night, we will be playing more of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Switch. Sunday night, more of, and possibly the rest of Castlevania Revamped. I don't imagine that it's a super long game. I'll have to set up the next game after that as well, which I also don't imagine is very long. That's that Haunted Castle Revisited. For Steam. Castlevania Revamped isn't for any particular platform. It's just a free PC game that you can download. Monday afternoon, we will be playing more of Street Fighter V for Steam. We'll be continuing with more story modes, and then the arcade mode, which I looked into, and there's a lot of arcade mode to play, over 200 endings. So we're going to be doing that for a bit. Tuesday night, we will be playing more of Ender Lilies Quietus in the Nights for Steam. Wednesday afternoon, more of Deltarune for Steam. Thursday night, I will be over... Where is it? I'll be over here reading and analyzing the text of The Two Towers, being the second part of The Lord of the Rings for you. We'll be live both here and on YouTube, so don't miss that, of course. That's Thursday night. And then Saturday. Friday afternoon, a week from today, we'll be right back here with more Final Fantasy for the After Years for the PSP. So let's go ahead and go over to here, and we're going to raid Runeby. Let me bring that up here. Who I guess is playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah.
Have sunlight everywhere.
Can't spell bananas thanks to Gwen Stefani. Thank you, Gwen. Oh, no. Oh no, sudden add a sudden... Like, 3 minutes? Hold on. I can't even pop her out. It's not even giving me the mini player. We have to wait 3 minutes? I don't want to raid in the middle of an ad break. That's terrible. Alright, well... I guess she doesn't run proper pre-rolls. Or mid-rolls to prevent the pre-rolls. 3 minutes, though. Well, now 2 minutes, but still. Alright, let's at least set up the raid. But I can't even pop her out yet, so let me wait till there's like about a minute left and I'll start the raid countdown. So she's playing the new Switch 2 game Donkey Kong Bonanza, which looks really, really cool. I thought about getting the Switch 2, but then I thought a new PC is priority. My God. It sucks when an ad plays and I don't even have the option to pop the streamer out into a separate player so that I can at least hear them. I don't mind ads. I don't mind supporting them and you know, letting them get their ad revenue and everything. That's important. But at the same time, it's like, I hate when... It's not on her, it's on Twitch. That sometimes the little player is just not there. And pre-rolls should really not be a thing. You should be... when you watch a stream, an ad shouldn't play for at least like a half hour. Because, like, that's the worst thing when you just go on and immediately it's like, boom. Like, oh, well, I guess I'll just not watch you. But we're going to raid her, so... Alright, well, there's a minute left. I'm going to start the raid, get the raid call going here. Oh god, here's a reference nobody will get. Okay, so there's the raid call. I want you to copy that and paste it as we head into RuneBee's stream. She is playing Donkey Kong Bonanza for the Switch 2. I'm going to try and just let this... There's only 20 seconds left in this ad break. So I don't want to hit it just yet. It will eventually just force me to do it, but I think I've timed it correctly. There's only 10 seconds left. So I'll see you guys over there. We'll see you guys on Discord. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Xenoblade 2 and just around in general. Here we go.